Welcome to our Bentech presentation. In this presentation, we will go over the Bentech Release 6X upgrades. Bentech 6X has been rewritten and has a completely new look and feel. There are hundreds of new features in Release 6X. This presentation will cover some of the highlights. The graphical display is now fully adjustable by using the mouse. To zoom in and out, scroll your mouse wheel. To rotate, press your right mouse button and move your mouse around the screen. Hold both the left and right mouse button down to slide or pan the part. In addition to round and square shapes, Bentech can now use rectangles. Create dies in the die library to bend the tube either the easy way or the hard way. A cutoff value is now available as a graphics display, in addition to adjusting the bend locations and the cut length. Now under the Display tab there are several features available, including part color or cutoff color, display dimensions, display cutoff, display apex guides, display your wall thickness, and display verification points, as well as display highlight. Display highlight will highlight a feature as you select it from your designer. This is available in many of the Bentech designers. The Bentech simulator has been improved tenfold. Now you are able to have any size for the simulation, zoom in and out, pan and rotate simulation on the fly. In the past, Bentech was limited to one flip or starting from the end. This is no longer the case. You can sequence the part in any order. Verify has several new features, allowing you to increase the quality with the Bentech designers. To continue providing the best service possible, we have added a support session ability under the Help menu. The support session will allow a customer to enter in his parts, material library, and die library, and by the push of one button, automatically send those to our server for us to view. Backup and Restore is a new feature we have provided in Release 6X. This feature will allow a customer to back up his part files, tool libraries, and die libraries into one large file and make that available for future use or for a replacement computer. We hope that you have noticed by now Release 6 looks completely different than any other previous release. This is because the software is now on a brand new platform, providing us with a complete new look and feel, as well as giving us a working environment for the next 10 years. There are hundreds of new enhancements within the Assembly Designer. Over the next few video sets, we will show some of the highlights. One of my favorite new enhancements is the ability to select the closest point versus having to select right on the point. This allows a user to create assembly much faster than in the past. The clip that you are viewing is running live speed. You can see how fast it is now to select the pick points to create your parts. The next feature we would like to show is under the Edit menu. This feature allows us to incrementally move a bend or an end of a part. In this example, we are moving the second bend towards the ceiling and towards the front. For those customers that do large radius bending, there is a fantastic new feature here that allows incremental adjustment for the radius. This new feature will be especially useful for T-top, motorcycle, and hand railing customers. Throughout the history of the Assembly Designer, Locating a bend was only available with using apex location, which is the theoretical intersection of the two straight edges. Release 6 has introduced the ability to locate a bend via tangent, either start tangent or end tangent. This will be extremely useful for projects such as internal roll cages. In this example, we are going to show two different parts, one using apex locations and one using tangent locations. You will be able to observe the difference between tangent and apex locations. The rotation of a part has significantly changed. Now it is dynamic and extremely easy. In the past, many customers liked to create parts using templates and then bring them into an assembly. This was very difficult, but not anymore. In releases 3, 4, and 5, to move a part, a new pick point must be defined and then used to relocate the part. Now in release 6, you can use Incremental Move, which will allow you to set the move amount. Pick points can now be moved instead of creating a new one and deleting the old one. We have had many requests in the past to be able to locate a point at a specific location on a bend. This is now accomplished with a new feature which allows a plane to intersect a bend. In this example, we want a point on a bend 4 inches down from the top of our part, then duplicated on the second part to allow us to draw a straight line from the first part to the second part. And another new feature, which has been requested multiple different times, is the ability to miter the end of a part versus coping or fish mouthing the end of the part. Post-bend cutting is now available in assembly. You are able to set the values in assembly, then they are transferred to the single part designers for correct bend locations and cut length. An additional new feature is the ability to place a label into the 3D model. This concludes our BendTech 6X upgrade presentation. We greatly appreciate your business, and we look forward to continuing to work with you. Thank you and have a great day.